Hi, welcome to my channel, Takoyaki Tarot. Today is September 16th, 2024. I almost said 2025. So before I get started, I want to remind anyone that's watching that these messages are not going to resonate with everyone, and that's okay. If they resonate with you and gives you clarity, great. If it does not, then don't force it to be your story. Okay, I'm going to start off with my, what is this, my Rumi Words of Wisdom, Rumi Words of Wisdom. Yeah, the box is over there. Somebody could have like kidney stones or experiencing symptoms of kidney stones, like kidney stones passing. So that's that. Something about kidney stones. Also too, like, you ever see a kidney stone? They're like yay big, whatever, like that big, or like smaller or bigger. It's just like they're like basically rocks, but like calcium rocks. That's what that is. And apparently like it hurts really bad when it like passes through the tract, like the urinary tract system. There's this one show that I used to watch, and this guy, like, he had a kidney stone pass through his system, and like it just took him out. Like he was just like in like unbearable pain, which is actually funny. I mean, not funny, but like the episode itself was hilarious, right? But it was just like a perfect example of like what it was. Whatever. I just saw 232. So someone could be experiencing a perfect example of something, right? Now, it seems, this is going to sound kind of, like, twisted, but, like, so I just said, like, the guy was passing, like, he had a kidney stone passing through his system, but the show itself was a comedy, right? So, and the episode itself was actually hilarious. It was a very hilarious episode, but, like, the situation itself, it was kind of, like, I don't know, the viewer, the audience, it was like, hee hee ha ha, that is so funny, oh my gosh. But the character, he was like, oh my gosh, I'm in pain, right? So, you could be witnessing somebody go through something, and it may be amusing to you, or like, when you were going through something, it was amusing to somebody else. I feel like if you were going through something, it was amusing to somebody else. It was like, hee hee ha ha, wow, that is so funny, right? But as they're going through something, it's like, it's amusing still, but you've already gone through it, so you understand the outcome of it, or like, you know what it feels like, you know how it's going to be. But it's something about feeling the way it feels, right? The feeling of it. So you could have been going through something, and the reason why other people might have like been amused or hee hee ha ha because they're just seeing it, right? So it's completely different from like, now that people are going through whatever that they're going through, they also have to feel the intensity of it, the repercussions of it, like feeling it, right? So it's easy for someone to like laugh at someone else's demise because it's not them. It's not happening to them, right? They don't have to feel it. They don't have to think about it. They don't have to live with it, etc., right? But like now when it's them going through it, they have to actually feel all of it. And I think that's what is the amusing part. If this is You Collective, that's what's the amusing part for You Collective, right? It's kind of like, I keep hearing this one phrase from Enough. And just as you were down, he would try to kick you when you are down. When it's like, what is it? It's the boxer. It's the boxer that's teaching Jennifer Lopez. He says, and just when you are at your weakest, he would try to kick you when you are down, or something like that, right? So somebody could have been trying to do that to you, kicking you while you were down at your weakest or something like that. There's something about a major flip. So you could be witnessing people going through karma, losses, struggles, strife, etc., and that may be amusing to you, but to a certain extent, because at the end of the day, you know how that feels, right? It's just amusing how the tables have turned. How the tables have turned. Yeah, for like the past week, I've been hearing the boxer from Jennifer Lopez, the movie Enough. He's telling her, he's like teaching her how to like defend herself, how to fight back. So you could have been learning how to defend yourself and stick up for yourself and just stand in who you are. So you've been learning how to do that. And the entire time you've been learning how to do that, there's people around you or a person around you that has been trying to figure out how to tear you down and kick you while you're down. But the entire time they've been trying to figure out how to do that, they aren't realizing that the tables are turning. And you've just been learning how to stand on your own and defend yourself and stick up for yourself. There's a specific line that the boxer is saying, because it's like a warning. Like, he thinks he's won, and so when he sees that you're down, when he sees that you're vulnerable, he's gonna try and kick you. That's basically what he says. But the way he says it, it's such, verbatim. It's like and just as you were down, he would try to kick you when you were down, and something like that. It's really good. It's a great line. So you could be witnessing somebody go through some sort of experience, and you, because you've gone through a similar experience or that exact experience, you can like, it's amusing to you in the way where you can like, you know how people be like, oh, one day we're going to look back at this and laugh, right? And so you could be, I just saw a 757, so you could be doing that. Like, you can now look back at your own experiences and kind of like chuckle or just like, I remember that. Or like, like laugh at yourself. So I feel like that's what's amusing about it. Like, seeing someone go through what you've gone through, and it's just like amusing how you've been in that similar situation and you were able to overcome it and get past it. Not amusing like ha ha he he, amusing like interesting. Like, it's just very interesting to see. Now, in your perspective, like in your collective, you can use that as an opportunity to like help give guidance and uplift as well, or you can just kind of like sit back and let whatever happens and whatever come what may. The beloved is the tree of life, and all creation is the fruit. So basically, I feel like with what you've gone through, and now that the tables are turning and you learned how to stand for yourself and defend yourself, etc., etc., you can create and do whatever you want. You're free to do whatever you want. You're free to... And it's interesting because as you're in your freedom, you're witnessing other people go through these things. And you're in your freedom. The beloved is the tree of life. The tree of life, creation, connection, abundance, manifestation, right? And all creation is the fruit. So, I'm also getting like, that's the Midas touch, right? Or like a green thumb. A green thumb is used by people who are really good at gardening, right? They can grow things. The Midas touch is like King Midas, he had that golden thumb or golden finger, whatever he touched turned to gold. So that's you. You are beloved with the tree of life. You can create whatever you want to create. You have that freedom to do so. And I feel like where the amusement is coming from, it's not more like entertainment. It's just amusement as to seeing people go through what they're currently go through. And it's just like, I remember when I went through that, you know? And then, like, it's just like witnessing, because earlier today, I was just like thinking about all the things that I've gone through and overcome, and et cetera, right? And like how there were points in my life where I was just like, how am I going to get over this? How am I going to get through this? How am I going to do this? Right? And it's just like the sudden realization that, like, wow, I really got over that hump. I really got over that obstacle. I really got over that point in my life. Like, I really got over that. I really did it. I could do whatever I want now. I did that. Right? That's where the amusement is coming from. Right? So it's not hee hee ha ha at looking at people go through whatever they're going through. It's just amusing how they have an opportunity, an obstacle. How are they going to get past that obstacle? Right? That's the amusing part. It's just, how are they going to get through that obstacle, because you yourself have gone through certain obstacles, etc., which led to your freedom. Right? So I feel like the episode that I was talking about, right? It's a show called Parks and Recreation. Hilarious. The show Parks and Recreation is hilarious, right? And the guy who had like the kidney stone, his name was Ben. So he had a kidney stone pass in. That episode was so funny, right? But like the kidney, I forgot to mention, the kidney stone that was passing through him was happening at the very exact moment that a certain event, a very certain special event, was happening for him, right? Which also turned out to be a very important turning point for his character development in the show. So it's very interesting how you're witnessing people go through their karmas, their struggles, their situations, their obstacles. And I think what's so amusing about it is seeing how they're going to get through this obstacle, which will in then turn be a very important turning point in their character development, right? So however they get through it, however they go through it, however they choose to do whatever it is that they choose to do, it will determine how their character is going to develop. So we got the beloved is the tree of life, and all creation is the fruit. I feel like realistically anybody can create their own demise, as well as they can just as easily create their own victories and peace, right? But it's also, what matters is how you create that, right? So I feel like for you, collective, how you created this, for you, whatever you create is fruit. Whatever you have is fruit. Whatever you grow is fruit. You can eat from it. You can use from it. You can grow with it. Right? I feel like the way you did it is by learning how to stand up for yourself, boundaries, stick up for yourself, cut cords, etc., etc. That's how, for some of you, that was part of your character development. All right? My computer just went off, right? Hold on, I got a notification. You're very, very loved. Obviously. You're very, very loved by the divine, the Most High. You're very, very protected. The beloved is the tree of life. You, collective, would be the tree of life. 141. I saw it. 1401. I saw it, right? I don't know why I said it like that. But, yeah, whatever. You literally, like, you bear fruit. If you're a divine feminine, you could literally be very fertile. You can like be pregnant, or you can, if you want to be pregnant and have a baby, you can choose to do so, because you can bear that fruit of the womb, right? If you're a divine masculine, you have the seed of life. You can create life as well. Like, you're very loved. Why? Okay, stuck in the barnyard. PU. So somebody is stuck, but they're also like pointing the finger at you saying PU. But they're the ones that's stuck in the barn. I feel like That's what I was missing from that song every time it came up. I've been hearing this song for like the past month in my readings. And if you've been watching my readings for like the past month or month and a half or so, every now and then I keep singing that song, Stuck in the Barnyard, P.U., somebody dealt it, not you. So somebody is stuck in life, or a group of people. Whether these group of people are conjoined, like they know each other, or it's just a group of people, like one person here, one person here, one person here, one person here, you know? There's a bunch of people that are stuck in life. But it's so I feel like that's also where the amusement is coming from, because you're just sitting back and you're watching all of these people in their personal predicaments, but they have the audacity to turn around and point at you and be like, P.U., P.U. And I think that is so amusing when you can see a bunch of people stuck, but they have the audacity to point at you and say P.U. Right? I feel like that song can go away now. I hear police sirens. Wow, territory and soar. But territory is beneath soar. So you could be fleeing or flying away. It's ambulance. Wee wee. There's police sirens and then ambulances. So yeah, you could be leaving an environment, a situation, a community of people. I feel like for a lot of you, that's what's really going on. You're leaving a community of people. So we have territory, and then above that came out, we had soar. So you see how this singular bird is leaving a community of birds, right? Oh, birds that sit together, flock of a feather, something like that. You're not like all these other birds. Like, one of these things is not like the others. You're not like the others. You're going towards... And I feel like there's a bunch of people that are around you, flying around aimlessly, not knowing what they're doing in their life, not knowing where they're going in life, not knowing what to believe in life. They're just flying around aimlessly. They're just not. Like, they just don't know what it is that they're to do, what they're doing, what they should do, what to believe. There's something about trends. There's like a group of people that are just like, oh, let's think about this today, or let's believe this today, or let's socialize with that person today. There's nothing, I don't know, solid, sturdy about this community of people. They're just kind of like wandering about. You broke free from that. This bird is obviously going somewhere. This bird is going somewhere. This bird is on a mission. That's you. That's you. You're on a mission. You're going somewhere. You know where you're going. You're going towards this, to create the life that you want to create. The beloved is the tree of life. All creation is fruit. That's what you want to do. That's what happened. You broke free from a community and to create the life that you want to create, and now you can see all of these people. Like, the higher, I also feel like you've gotten a little, like, your perception is higher, your belief is higher, your energy is higher, your vibration, like, you've raised your vibration, and it's like you can literally, it's not like you're on a higher pedestal. It's just like you just risen. He has risen, y'all. You've just risen your vibration. You're literally, not to be mean, but you are above these people. And it's like these people, instead of like seeing this singular bird, like, wow, that bird is so high up there. Like, how can we too reach that high? How can we too get there? How can we too reach that sort of enlightenment, right? Instead, they're just flying around, stuck, pointing at you, ha ha, ha ha. And it's just like, how amusing is that? When you can literally look down on a bunch of people and see them being stuck, but they have the audacity to point the finger at you. And I feel like these people are the same ones that kicked you when you were down. And instead of like, I don't believe in kicking anybody while they're down. That's wrong. You don't do that. That's just not. But at the same time, like, you're also not gonna like go out of your way to like open to extend an olive branch to a bunch of people that are just like in your face, ha 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 ha. You know, like, that doesn't make any sense. Now, if there's a difference, it's like these people would like actually genuinely want to, like, hey, how do we do this? How do I do this? How does this go? Like, you know, please teach us, etc., etc. Like, that would be, obviously, yes. I would love some company up here because it's lonely, right? It's lonely up here. But that's, walking the path of enlightenment tends to be very, very lonely. It's, you know, and I feel like it's talked about all the time. Like, it's a lonely path, right? There's birds of a feather flock together. These people, they're not lonely, but they're dumb too. Would you want to be lonely and smart, or dumb and, you know, have company? I mean, I'd rather be lonely and smart, because, you know, I don't know, there's no appeal in being dumb. Like, who chooses to be dumb? And you'd be surprised how many people in this world choose to be dumb just so that way they can have company and have friends and have relationships and have 2111, like, and just have that sense of community. That's not appealing to me. Like, if I have to be alone because of my intelligence, by all means, because I cannot stand a dumb person talking in my face. I really can't. That's so irritating. Especially when they're like okay with being dumb. Like, you're okay being dumb? Like, you don't want to try and be smart? You don't want to try and learn? You don't want to try and expand and, you know, have beliefs and have faith and have solidarity within your bedrock? Like, I don't know. I can't. So I feel like you're just like, I'm going to start fresh. I'm going to start new. I'm going to create the life I want to create, you know. And that's what happened. I feel like not one of these birds are flying in the light. You see how they're either on this side or that side? Either on the left or right. It's like nobody... I mean, there's this one bird that's about to go into the light. Or are they leaving the light? So if this person is about to go into the light, this is a person that you should help. Absolutely. If they're leaving the light, then they fell. You cannot save this person. This person cannot come with you. As much as you want this person to be with you, to join you up, they cannot. I cannot tell, though. So for some of you, you have a person that you can take with you, bring with you. For others of you, it's both. There's a person you cannot bring with you, and there's a person that will be able to join you. I feel like he would try to kick you when you are down. Someone fell, and they too want to kick you. This could have also been somebody that was trying to kick you as you were flying higher and higher and higher. I don't really want to get into that because alright, let me move on. There's something about your mail. You're going to be getting something in the mail, or like an email, a text, a phone call. For some of you, it's a phone call. For some of you, it's like snail mail, like something in the mail. It's hot. For a September day, it's hot. I should get a drink of water. Yeah. I already said that though. Two of Wands reverse came out, right? And then we have the Five of Cups reverse. I feel like the Five of Cups reverse is you. The Two of Wands reverse is something else. But over here we have the Eight of Cups reverse, the Hermit, and the Hanged Man reverse. That was your realization about a community, right? You had to walk away from the community. You could put people, friends, family, whatever, job even for some of you, neighborhood. You kind of just left something behind. You just abandoned it, or you just was like, all right, I'm done. You walked away from it. By walking away, it helped you go within yourself and kind of like see what it is that you need to see. And you realized with the Hanged Man reverse. Is this the Hanged Man reverse? There could be something about a Pisces with this Hanged Man card. Or a water sign. Or you could be this water sign. Or you could be this Pisces. So, the realization here that was made was that you had to basically sacrifice something. It's not sacrifice as in blood and gore. It's sacrificing as in like, this has to go. And I feel like you made the decision to kind of you just abandoned something. You just walked away from it. You just kind of like, I'm done. You walked away from it. With the Hanged Man reverse, this was whatever you walked away from, 28-8. You realized by going within the Hermit energy, by the way, that's Virgo energy too, that something was debilitating to your health. You realized, you kind of pinpointed what it was that was keeping you stuck, keeping you dumb, keeping you unhealthy, keeping you from being able to create whatever it is that you wanted to create. You figured it out, so you walked away from it. That's what happened. I feel like with the Two of Wands reversed, when I said that wasn't you, I feel like whatever it is that was in this environment, in this relationship, in this community, in this person, and these people, it was their plan to make sure that you could never create the life that you wanted to create, because you can create whatever it is that you want to create. There's something about a nonagon. Nonagon. It's a 9-sided polygon. It's basically being able to create, if I'm not mistaken correctly, it's sacred geometry. It's creating feminine energy, position. So you could be a divine feminine. There's something about because the nonagon is, it's just being able to like look it up. It's sacred geometry. It's old. It's hold on. I really hope my video doesn't cut off. If it does, I'll do part 2. Completion, perfection, and the culmination of a cycle. Spiritual journey. It can also be associated with the 9 fruits of the Holy Spirit in some interpretations, the number of perfection. So you've perfected something. You've perfected the art of intuition, the art of discernment, the art of... You've mastered something. And in doing so, you figured something out. You kind of finished the puzzle. You figured that out, right? You know how like when you... It's like you had all the pieces of the puzzle, and you figured out how to put all the pieces together 31-3. And now you're able to see the bigger picture of the puzzle, right? So you figured something out. You figured it out. You mastered something. You figured it out. And I feel like there was people in the community, they never expected you to fly away. They never expected you to walk away. They never expected you to create your own life, right? To be seen as perfection. Because you are a perfection of God. God's, you know. So whatever this was, 2 of Wands in reverse, whatever they had planned for you, it just didn't work. It backfired. So they were planning for you to never do this, or like they really thought that you would never walk away, that you would never create the life that you want to create, that this was impossible. They never once thought that you would do this. That you would travel away from them. That's what that is. They never thought that you would travel away from them, that you would leave them, right? Because we got the world here, and on the piece of paper there's a bus. Look, the world, and there's a bus on the piece of paper. They never thought that you would leave them. So it was a group of people, they never thought you would leave them. It was a person, 32-23. For some of you, it's a person. It's one person. One person never thought that you would walk away, that you would leave them, right? And that's what you realized, too, collective, 32-33. You realized that it was this person that was keeping you stuck. They were the obstacle in your life. That's what you realized. Oh, look, 6 of Pentacles. It was right here the entire time. So now, things are an equal balance for you. Financially, things are being equally give and take. It's like I'm hearing equally yoked. So you could be coming in with a partner, a person that's going to be flying with you, that's going to be enlightened with you, that's going to be as equally yoked, right? Someone that you don't have to, like, dim yourself to be like... Because that's another thing, too. Like, when you're highly intelligent and you look around you, and sometimes, like, the only options are around you, and in order for you to feel like you can fit in is to, like, dumb yourself down. It's very exhausting to do. Because, again, you're pretending to be something that you're not, which is dumb, right? But I feel like in this situation, by you creating the life that you're creating, you're going to be flying with someone who is as equally yoked as you, and you don't have to pretend that you're not as smart as you are, or intuitive, or, you know, tapped in, or enlightened, etc., etc., blah, 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 blah. You're not going to have to pretend that you're not what you're not, right? So we have the Five of Cups reversed on the bottom of the deck. I feel like they wanted you to be sad about this. They wanted you to be depressed and feel some type of way. But to be honest with you, like, if you are somebody who, when you made up your mind on something, that's it. You've, You've evaluated the consequences, the outcomes, the pros and cons, etc., and you made your decision. So I feel like somebody wants you to feel guilty or feel bad for abandoning them or walking away from them. You don't. You don't. I certainly don't. I don't feel guilty. I don't feel bad. For what? By creating the life I want to create? Absolutely not. God, no. Right? So why would you? And I feel like somebody wants you to feel this way. You just don't. There's no reason to. Five of Cups reversed? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like, for what? You telling me I'm supposed to feel guilty for letting you hold me back from creating the life I want to create that's magical possibilities? Are you kidding me? Are you dumb? You must be if you want me to be dumb like you, because that's not what's going to happen. Absolutely not. Feeling guilty for what? Absolutely not. Alright, let me get a couple more and then I'm going to change the decks. Ten of Wands. Yeah. This person, they want to guilt trip you, by the way, just so that way they can find ways to put burdens on you and make you feel like you have more than what you need to carry. I feel like you realize I only need to carry what's mine. I don't need to carry what's yours and what's his and what's hers and what's theirs, and I don't need to do that. I only have to carry what's mine. You only have to carry what has been given to you by the Most High God. That's it. That you only have to carry your stuff. That's it. You don't have to carry anybody else's stuff. You don't have to carry this person's stuff. And I feel like whether this was a Pisces or a Virgo, I feel like their plan was to have you feel like you can never leave while simultaneously putting their burdens and their traumas and their problems onto you. They wanted to put that onto you and make you feel like you can never leave. You realize, I feel like that's what you realize too, the bigger picture. Wait a minute, I only have to carry my stuff? Okay, so then I'm gonna carry my stuff. I don't have to carry your stuff, right? It's kind of like going to an airport and you have a bunch of your bags and other people's bags and blah blah blah, and then the guy at the counter, whatever, they're like, oh, you're only allowed one carry-on and the rest of your luggage you can put on the deck. And you're like, okay, well, these are mine. And then the guy's like, okay, well, these are your bags. And you're like, yes. And then the guy's like, okay, well, we're going to check in your bags. As for these other bags, since they don't belong to you, we're going to have to wait for the owners of these bags to come check these in themselves. We can only check in your bags. And you're like, oh, I only have to worry about my bags. I can leave these here and they'll come get their luggage, their package, their baggage whenever they come get it. They're like, yeah. So you would be like, okay, so I don't, like, what do I do? The guy's like, nothing. You just check your bags in and carry your luggage and that's it. Don't worry about anybody else's. And you're like, okay, well, what if they don't pick up their luggage, their baggage? Well, it's going to be here. It's not going to move. So it's not going to travel. It's going to be here for them to pick up because they have to pick up their baggage. So it's like that. I don't really know if that's how that works in airports, but I was seeing an airport in my head and like a guy at the counter, right? So you're only responsible for your baggage. That's it. And if they don't want to pick up their baggage, it's still going to be there, but it's also not going to travel. It's not going to go anywhere else. It's going to wait for them until they're ready to pick up their baggage. That's not for you. You're only responsible for your baggage. That's it. You see how she's only got one suitcase in her hand? She's only got one suitcase. It's her suitcase. That's it. She doesn't have to travel and carry nothing. It's her suitcase. And then that ox, that animal, has whatever they need. It's her suitcase and whatever they need. That's it. That's it. That's it and that's all. Nothing else. Nothing. You've got your stuff to deal with and you got what you need and that's it. I don't know why that's so difficult to understand. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, you're not investing in them. You're investing. I love this deck. Seven of Pentacles and the Two of Cups. See? Seven of Pentacles and Two of Cups. You're investing in whatever it is that you want to invest in. Your partnerships, your relationships, your whatever partnership that you want to invest in. You have the energy to do so. You have the energy to do so. You have the time to do so. You have the finances to do so. And you're not even feeling bad about that because you don't have to feel bad about that. Right? And I saw the Six of Pentacles. Yeah. The Six of Pentacles, Two of Cups. It's an equal give and take within a relationship dynamic. So you have the freedom to do that now because you dropped this. You realize, I only have to carry my bags? Okay. Alright, let me get this deck, and then I might choose another deck after that. Otherwise, if I don't, I will just close the reading itself. She's fine. Somebody thinks you're living a reckless life. Living the vida loca. Outside, inside, out. Living the vida loca. But who cares? Secret competition did not work. Somebody tried to be in a competition with you. Obviously didn't work. So that could have been a plan of theirs as well. Put burdens and baggages on you while competing with you and make it seem like they're the way to be, they're the enlightened one, and come to find out, like, my friend, your baggage is still at the airport and it's been there for years and it's not going anywhere, and it's just collecting dust and it's getting bigger. 4111. Meanwhile, all I got left is this little dinky suitcase. That's it. So please tell me again what competition, because at the end of the day, it didn't work. Right? We got Proverbs 21, 25:16. Have you found honey? Eat only as much as you need, lest you be filled with it and vomit. So this person is very greedy. Very greedy. Very entitled, I'm getting as well. There's something about their beliefs. They truly, truly believe that you deserve to be depressed and sad and burdened in life. They truly, truly believe that it's not fair that you're free and that you don't feel bad, that you should be feeling bad for not having as much burdens and baggages as they do. That is so weird. This person, they want to be free like you, but they also feel like, this is also the same person that was trying to kick you while you were down. But when you're not down, it's like, well, that's not fair that they're not down and I am. That's not fair that they only have one suitcase and I have like 3 luggages and bags and whatever. You got yes. They just don't think it's fair that you're not, that your burdens, everybody has burdens and struggles and strife and obstacles, etc., etc. Everybody does, even chosen ones, right? But it's like sometimes people will look at a chosen one's struggles, or they'll look at a chosen one and be like, oh, you don't have any struggles in your life. But that's not true. We just know how to work through it. We just know how to deal with it. Or we don't even, you know how people like always, 4323, they always like post their drama online so you know that they're always going through drama. But if you never post your drama online, it's like, oh wow, they have a stress-free life. Must be nice. I also feel like that too. This is somebody who says that a lot. Must be nice. Must be nice. Like, yeah, absolutely. It is nice. Yes, it is. Absolutely, it's nice. I feel like people who say that are so annoying. Must be nice. Right? Like, I'll see somebody like online and like they'll get a new car, right? And then somebody in the comment section will be like, must be nice to be able to get a new car. Like, who says that? That is such a miserable thing to say. Like, yes, it absolutely must be nice for them. Yes. You bitter Betty. Like, what? So this person is like, must be nice to only have one suitcase to carry in life. Like, how are you jealous that someone's burdens are not as much as your burdens? Or like, how are you, like, you don't even know what it took to get to that one suitcase, right? It's just, from your perspective, it looks like they have one suitcase. But you have no idea what the collective had to get through to get down to that one suitcase, right? Like, you don't know what people go through or what they've been through, or must be nice. Like, at this point where I'm at in my life, yes, absolutely. It is. It's very nice. Yes, absolutely. Like, it's so weird. Like, maybe if you did the work, too, and picked up your luggage, and you wouldn't have to feel the need to, must be nice. Like, that is so funny, man. That's so annoying. I feel like that's the amusing part, right? Because, again, stuck in the barnyard, PU, and it's like, these are the same people that are just like, they're stuck in life, but they have the audacity to be like, must be nice, and point the finger at you. And like, maybe if you put that finger down, and maybe if you stopped being bitter, and maybe if you did the work, right, you too would be down to one suitcase, and you wouldn't feel the need to be all must be nice, right? But I feel like that's the amusing part right now. Like, the collective, right? You're just sitting back and you're watching people go through these things. And if they actually dealt with whatever they have to deal with, like, it wouldn't be as amusing, right? And it's crazy, too, because, like, you know they can get through whatever it is that they have to get through. It's just, for whatever reason, they're not really choosing to. They're not really doing that. You know? So it's like, they're not doing justice to their own character development. So yeah, as of right now, must be nice. Dark Witch. Okay, so this is a Dark Witch. This Dark Witch could be a Virgo or a Pisces. Doesn't have to be at those signs. Right, but there is a Dark Witch that was definitely trying to stop you from being able to create the life that you wanted to create, while also simultaneously being in secret competition with you, which did not work. This is the same person that they were kicking you when you were down, right? And now that you've gone through your entire character development, and for some of you, you're still going through your character development, because remember, she still got some luggage, right? She still got some stuff. But that's stuff that you get to deal with God and the Most High and yourself, and it's your stuff. It's no one else's bags. It's your bags that you have to carry and unpack and deal with. However, in a timely fashion, however you have to deal with it, whatever, whenever, whatever, right? You'll know. But this is the same person that was like trying to kick you when you were down, when you had a bazillion bags, and now that you're down to one bag and they have a bazillion bags. Must be nice to have one bag. Yes, because I did the work that it took to go from having 20 bags to one little suitcase. You would know the beauty of that if you too did the same thing, but you don't want to do that. What you want to do is compete and then get mad when someone is working on their one little tiny bag and must be nice. Must be nice to have a nice new car. Apology accepted, access denied. So this person, they're going to want to come towards you, want to come talk to you, want to come have a conversation with you. For some of you, this is the person that's going to call you. For some of you, this is the person that's going to send you a letter in the mail, snail mail, right? They're going to try to communicate with you somehow, some way. It's this person, right? They're going to be like, I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you, and I should have been, and blah, 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 blah. That's fine. I forgive you. You know, I understand you didn't know before, etc., etc. Like, I truly forgive you. You know, I would like to move past this. You know, I'm sure you would too, so I forgive you. But don't go no further, right? Don't go no further. I forgive you, but that's about it. We don't have to be friends. We don't have to be coworkers. We don't have to be community members, family members. I forgive you. Absolutely. Absolutely I do. I forgive you. But that's about it. Like, we don't have to, you know, converse and congregate and etc. That's not needed. That's not necessary. I did my job by forgiving you. I'm doing my job by forgiving you. That's it. Soul sucker. So you want me to forgive you for what? So you can go back to sucking my soul and creating blockages and obstacles and... No. So I forgive you, but don't go no further. Don't get next to me. Don't get close to me. Right? I'm also getting that this person, they're not allowed around you either. Like, physically, there could be like a restraining order, or spiritually, they're just... They just can't... No matter what, they just can't get close to you, right? Because they're not allowed. God will not let this person around you. Because at the end of the day, this person's like, I'm so sorry, blah, blah, blah. But they're going to want to do this all over again. And God's like, that's not what we're doing here. No, absolutely not. No. We're not doing that. Your patterns and routines. This person wants to study you. One of the reasons why they want to study you is because they want to know how you got through whatever it is that you got through, how you figured out whatever it is that you figured out. They also want to know how they can come in, right, do the whole apology spiel, but also find a way to stay. Because as of where you are right now, you're like, okay, I apology accepted, but don't go no further. They want to figure out a way how to get you to put down your hand and stop saying, don't go no further. So they want to study you. So they can go back to doing this and go back to the secret competition. And it's so crazy because I feel like they're stuck in a little paradox, like a time loop, right? They want to do this but at the end of the day, not only is this not going to work, but this is still a bad plan. This is a bad plan. Them apologizing to you, yes, apology accepted, blah, blah. But then it's like, it's just even them wanting to make amends, it's a bad plan because even God knows, like, it's not genuine. It's BS. It's straight BS. It's nothing like, because at the end of the day, what they really want to do is must be nice and make you feel bad. And then be like, well, if you really feel bad, if you really want to, like, do something for me, can you do this? Can you, like, be careful with this person, man. Because they just want to be like, must be nice. Like, this person wants to must be nice you so much where you feel guilty. Like, yes, all right, yes, okay. How can I help you so you're too, like, you don't have to keep saying that so you can feel like you're winning as well. Like, you want to feel like you're winning as well. Well, how can I help you with that? What can I do? Right? Because it's like, at this point, like, it's going to get so annoying. They're going to make you feel guilty, and then it's going to work, and that's their plan. Right? And then they're going to convince you to give them your blessings. Right? Here, take my baggages, because it must be nice to only have one baggage to carry around. Right? Your back must not be hurting. Must be nice to have a free back. Must be nice to have a free hand. Okay, well, damn, like, if you want me to, like, I'll carry a couple of your bags, and that's what they want. That's what they want. They want to guilt you into picking up their burdens and their slack and their trauma and their drama, and, like, you know, they're gonna keep saying must be nice until you're the one carrying everything that they have, right? So that's why it's so annoying when people say that must be nice. Like, yes, it's nice to be free. You're right. Nothing you can say, no matter how many times you say that, I still don't feel bad. I'm not gonna feel guilty. I'm not gonna be sad about it. I'm not gonna be anxious about it. Yes, it's nice carrying my one bag, my one responsibility, it's very nice. Yes. Now keep it pushing, because I already forgave you. I just saw yes twice in my deck. Spiritual lessons, they refuse to heal, not your problem. What did I just say? Whoever this person is, they don't care about unpacking their baggage. They don't care about that. They just want to must be nicing you until their baggage is still there. They don't have to carry it. They don't want to deal with it, right? They refuse to heal, not your problem. This is the dark witch, right? Spiritual lessons. So you figured out that this dark witch around you was a spiritual lesson for you. You figured it out. They were hoping that you wouldn't figure out that their presence in your life was just one big fat lesson for you to learn how to carry what only belongs to you. That's it. What's your responsibility is your responsibility. You don't have to do X, Y, Z and feel guilty about only having one. Like, no. You learned that lesson. That's what it was. Your mother, your stepmother. So for some of you, this could have been your mother or your stepmother that was trying to, like, keep you carrying burdens that had nothing to do with you. We have the first house, Aries. But you realize, oh my gosh, my one bag, that's it? That's all I have to do? And God's like, yeah, that's it. That's as simple as it is. First house. Like, you're realizing that you're not all these extra burdens, all these extra baggages. You're not that. That's not, like, You're not the one that's stuck in life. You're not the one that can't create. You're not the one that's got problems and that you cannot heal. You're not the one that's greedy. You're not the one that's in competition, right? That's not you. You're not the one that's dumb. You're not the one that's a follower. That's not you. You're realizing that with the first house Aries. I am smart. I am intelligent. I am powerful. I am creative. I am, magical. I am life. I am the fruit. I am whatever it is that I am. You know that. This person could also have something by the way people see you for the very first time. It's your appearance, it's the impression that you give on people. It could be the way you look, your body, the way you are with yourself. This person had this dark witch mother or stepmother figure. They definitely have a problem with that. Whether this is your mother or a stepmother, or this is a mother or stepmother, or a mother figure in your life. I just saw 55 and 44. For some of you, this is a mother figure in your life. They definitely have a problem with the way people see you when they first meet you. And it's it triggers them. And it's a whole thing. I'm not going to get into that because I'm not trying to make the reading longer than it should be. But I just saw 5559, right? And we were talking about nanograms and how their tables have turned, right? This is a change. I feel like I want to get some closing tarot cards. Either closing tarot or closing kipper. Kippa. I'll close it off with the 2 to 3 kipper. Kippa. Oh, look. Unexpected income fell out. Upright. So you're going to be coming into some money. Money, 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 money. Money. A lot of money. Money. Should I take this or leave it out? I'll leave it out. So you can expect unexpected income. Expect the unexpected. For majors we have Virgo, Taurus. Oh my gosh, Taurus. No, Virgo, Pisces, Aries. For the majors. Major players. I'm gonna get 2 more, please, so I can close the reading. I'm laughing because I feel like nothing else is gonna come out. There's a last shuffle. If nothing comes out, then that's it. So I guess the only thing that you can expect is unexpected income. Look at that. Unexpected income. This could be income of money, finances, love, abundance, wishes. I'm also hearing ideas, an abundance of ideas. If ideas you want, then ideas you shall have in abundance. Who says that? Morpheus says that, right? He says that? No, hold on. Who says that? 1 second. Dream. That's who says that. Why did I say Morpheus? Yeah, Dream says that. He says something along the lines of that. Like, if it's ideas you want, then it's ideas you shall have in abundance. So whatever it is that you want, you're going to get it in abundance. Bye.